time the declaration of the OPCW does not particularly behalf Novichok, it says engineering expert prove the received information of the joint realm regarding to the sameness of the toxicity chemistry how was utilized in Salisbury and strongly injured 3 human beings. The UK by the government says its scientists include identified the broker as a war-grade Novichok nervous system broker. The OPCW, the World Chemistry Arms Guard dog, told its crew notes how the toxicity chemistry was of top cleanliness. The last is signed of the nearly full lack of toxins. Britain has charged Russia of trying to assassination the Skripals with Novichok. Russia has often rejected participation in the assault, searching to accuse Britain instead of. In a declaration Thursday, Ruski Overseas Ministry representative Maria Zakharova told Moscow will not get on belief any conclusions concerning the Skripal instance before Ruski expert are stipulated in accessing to the victims themselves, as to the material aforementioned in the OPCW's specialist paper and the whole amount of data accessible to London. The OPCW shipped a crew of specialists to the UK recent monthly to explore the March 4 assault. The expert took samples of production of several locations as biomedicine samples of production of the Skripals and police force official nicknamed Bailey, who was as well vulnerable to the nervous system broker. UK Overseas Secretariat Boris Johnson told the test was transferred out by 4 persons freelance, very esteemed laboratories about the planet, all of that refundable the identical convincing results. Down there can be no question which was utilized and down there remnant no option explain on who was accountable, just Russia has the tool, reason and recording, Johnson told in a declaration. In the concern of clarity, and since in comparison with the Russians we include anything to conceal, we include requested the OPCW to issue the execution executive summary for all to see and to swirl the complete paper to all country parties of the OPCW, consisting Russia. We will now job relentlessly in our partners to assist mark out the bizarre use of arms of the type and we include named a meeting of the OPCW execution justice following environment to talk following stairs. The Kremlin must offer answers. The joint realm has named for a UN Safety Justice meet to talk the OPCW paper, onto a chirp of the UK mission statement to the joint nations. The meet is potential to get location following 1 week. On to the chirp. Deutsche Overseas Secretary Heiko Maas forced Russia to reply outdoor questions concerning the paper and welcomed Britain's urge for a specific OPCW execution justice meeting following 1 week. Relying on the chemistry analyze of the material utilized, the joint realm has as well explainable in part why Russia's liability is really possible and down there is no believable option explain, Maas told in a declaration. Russia is now named on to eventually get on a structural part and to reply. Russia lose a voice at the OPCW over the monthly to include a collaborative UK-Russian inquiry in the Salisbury assault. Moscow has often complained how it has been rejected data on the UK censor and accessing to the Skripals, as Ruski countrymen. It demonstrates how foolish Russia is produced to constitute, he told. How slight the Kremlin cares for the world rules-based procedure. How convenient they are at setting common lives at hazard. Flemish added how the strong answer of the UK and the world society shows the Kremlin how illicit acts include ensuing consequences.